From this point onward, the killing school trip will now commence.
Killing school trip?
The school trip where everyone gets along, has no stimulation at all, and it's so damn boring. Nobody wants to play a game like that.
Hey!
You guys get me, right?
Thank you for waiting.
So, let's begin with our killing school trip.
Do your best.
Naturally, you guys are the contestants.
You're kidding, right?
Yeah, killing contest?
Yep, that's what it said.
What are you saying? I will absolutely, positively not allow such bloody events.
Oh, God.
It hurts when you kick me too.
Monomi's such a dumb child.
Jeez, your brain sure is tiny, Monami. How many times do I have to tell you? Pay attention this time, except in manga, a little sister is never smarter than her big brother.
Allow me to explain.
Now then, got off topic for a while, so let's go back to the explanation of the killing school trip.
What do you mean, the killing school trip?
What are you saying?
Isn't it obvious? You guys are going to kill each other. I mean,
Well,
it's right there.
Kill each other? I see.
Kidding me?
Kill each other?
Shark boy.
Oh, we got a little bit of, hero in there.
Hey, what are you saying? That's impossible.
no.
Don't you think it's kind of lame and boring that you can't leave the island unless you all get along? Stop changing the rules.
Yoo-hoo!
If you want off this island, then please kill one of your friends. And then make it through the class trial without getting caught. Class trial?
That's right.
That's right. The class trial is the real charm of this killing school trip.
Allow me to explain.
If one of you gets murdered, the surviving members must participate in the class trial. At the class trial, there will be a showdown between the blackened killer and the other spotless students. During the trial, you'll present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. The outcome will be decided by popular vote, and if you arrive at the correct answer, only the blackened killer will be punished. The rest make it to near their school trip. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with the murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. As far as the class trial goes, that's all there is to it.
In other words,
Which means if you kill someone and make it through the class trial, you get to live and leave this island. However, if you are found guilty during the class trial, then you will be punished. It's a familiar but simple rule, right?
It's almost
What
like
the
I've seen this somewhere before.
Yeah.
You keep repeating that word punish over and over. What's the deal with that?
Basically, it's an execution.
That is.
Execution?
Like back at my home country?
pleasing punishment that follows the class trial. This is one of the perks of the killing school trip. What sort of spine-tingling punishments will we see? I can't help it. I'm already getting excited. There may even be some unique punishments, like impaling you through the head with a thingamajig claw.
Dude, a thingamajig.
Okay.
That's how I went.
Ahem. Any method of killing is fine. Popular ones like bludgeoning, stabbing, strangling, and poisoning. To shooting, beating, running over, burning, bombing, slashing, drowning, electrocution, crushing, cursing. Please choose whichever killing method you prefer.
I curse ye.
I curse you.
I'd also like to mention, it's funny how I can read that and fucking speed read that in Monokama's voice, but when I go to fucking whatever that Nagatiro
Nagito,
Niagara Falls there when I talk to
Niagara
him,
Falls.
I can't speak with shit.
I get you.
No time limits. You can kill as you please. It's an all-you-can-murder buffet, a theme park of murder.
That's awesomely pop-tastic!
What?
That's what this killing school trip is all
That
about.
sounds like something I'd say. That's awesomely pop-tastic.
Possumly pop-tastic.
I clutched my chest without realizing it. With each beat of my heart, a sharp, stabbing pain coursed through my body. I didn't understand what was happening to me.
Damn it.
I'm having a heart attack.
Don't fuck with me.
That's right.
That's right. Who on earth would kill someone?
Still having a heart attack.
I mean, the mob guy. I'm not ordering anyone to kill. Whether or not you kill someone is entirely up to you.
No.
But be careful, youth doesn't last forever. It'll be too late if you guys wait till you're in your 40s to start killing each other.
40 isn't that old.
I won't believe.
Well, no, once you're above 40, it's just you can't kill. It's just in the rules.
Yeah.
You can't kill
Well,
someone
that's
if
the
you're over 40.
rule.
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
no murders past 40. Gotta get your
when
killing
you're-
in
when you're 40,
young.
you can't- Yeah.
I don't believe any of this. I don't believe any of this. I don't believe any of this.
All right.
What's going on?
What
But
if-
do you think he believes this?
No.
What if nobody ever gets murdered? What does that mean if we ever leave this island?
Who knows?
I mean, I don't know. This island looks nice. Why would you want to leave?
Anyway,
I'm just saying. Anyway, I'd like for y'all to go through this killing school trip in a healthy and positive manner.
Right now it looks a little stormy.
What's going on?
Wait, just a minute. Why do we have to do this?
What's this?
Well, it's obvious. There's a reason y'all need to kill each other.
Eh?
Hold on.
You've been running your mouth for quite some time now.
I have no idea.
I don't want to get violent, but if I do, I have no idea what might happen.
I'm gonna do it!
What? A
Oh,
fight?
she's going super sandwich.
Super sandwich?
Uh.
What? A fight? Do I need to beat the crap out of that black and white bear?
Let's go.
Who would dare try to kill? I'll put a stop to it with force if necessary.
Why, you?
Keep pushing stupid stuff. Athletes in our group are gonna lose their patience.
Fine.
And the other girl's just like, I'm totally okay with that.
Ah, is that so? Well, I guess I expected this reaction. If you guys want to do things by force, then I have to fight back with a little force of my own.
Forrest, what are you gonna do?
I forgot she was there.
Smarty's good at that.
Surge! Oh God, who dwell between light and darkness. In accordance with our contract, I summon thee now.
Come forth, Mana Beasts!
Mana
Beasts.
Huh?
Say
To the
what?
statues?
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Huh.
Interesting.
I don't think we
Okay.
should fight back.
I've
Huh.
seen lots of strange and surprising things since I first arrived on this island. But still, the phenomenon taking place right in front of me was blatantly out of this world.
Guys, you know what? I think we can live here, right? Huh? Huh?
What
Uh,
is this?
Why did the statue move?
Wrong.
That's no statue. They're mono beasts.
Monster!
Hey!
No, I just said they're mono beasts.
The strange thing about genuine surprise is that when it happens, your voice won't let you express it. I was forced to accept that. The sudden appearance of a monster might be normal in anime and video games, but it's precisely why I couldn't grasp the reality of the situation. I couldn't even feel fear. All I could do was stand aghast.
No.
No, this can't be. This is
too weird.
Don't tell me.
Am I having a nightmare or something?
A nightmare, he says. He just admitted his brain is a total flower patch.
What?
I don't know, to be honest.
Now let's
Wow.
kill each other, guys.
Jeez, you guys are a skeptical bunch. If something doesn't fit within your narrow notions of common sense, you just deny it outright. How stupid, ignorant cavemen are better than you. How stupid, ignorant cavemen are better than you all.
Bunga
I
bunga.
don't like this.
Classifying events according to their genre is a disease of the modern age.
Everyone.
It's still just my brain just goes blank when I see a freaking mascot. I'm so used to him doing the mascots.
Everyone, please stay back. I will protect everyone.
I can't lose.
Even at the cost of my own life, I will protect everyone.
I go. Do it. Kill yourself. Huh? What's this? Burgog? I know. This is nausea. Your sickly sweet sense of justice makes me want to puke.
Let's go! It's punishment time!
Okay. Alrighty then, it's decided. You'll be my example to everyone. Kill the bunny. Kill the bunny. Kill
That's
the
the
bunny.
bunny.
Oh. Whoa. Transformer.
Robots in the sky?
Yeah, dude. Oh, man.
Dude.
You showed that
Like
stuffed
what?
animal. Oh.
Oh. Ricochet. Well, just annihilate that direction, I guess.
How'd you make up battle scars?
So the bunny's just gone.
What? What?
Whoa!
Say what? What is that?
What the?
It's only the first stage, and somebody is already dead.
I'm sure that's the stuffing. But I don't even know.
Put the hamsters away, boy! Is that a demon or perhaps a weapon from the future?
Mana beasts are dreadful weapons from destruction.
The sudden appearance of a monster. Even though life-threatening monster appeared, not a single one of us tried to run away. It's not that we didn't realize it was a monster, we were just vastly out of our element. We had never experienced anything like this before, and had no idea how to deal with it. The reality was very lethal at this particular moment.
Russell,
Yes.
who do you think throughout this game is gonna be murderers? Like, pick 3 people they think, because I feel like there's gonna be at least 3 murders. Pick like 3 people who you think murders.
I feel like Crab and Aunt Steppy Girl. I feel like she's gonna end
So,
up murdering somebody.
you think-
because she just likes murder?
Hayoko Sayonji.
I don't know. Originally, I thought Mechanic Guy had like a fucking Joker smile, but he seems chill, so I don't think he's gonna murder somebody. But also, he gives off the same vibes as Leon, so maybe. Shit, I'd have to see the rest of them again to really be able to think who might be the murderer.
Well, we'll get to a point where we can see everybody, and then we will have this discussion.
Yeah.
So
We'll
pin
see
it
the
for
rest.
later.
That's right. This is what I wanted. This feeling of despair, giving an example, was totally the right call.
Unlike the exuberantly laughing Monokuma, we were completely frozen. As though we'd forgotten to breathe, we just stood there horrified. We were powerless, no different than the ants washed away of the storm.
Well now.
Now then, I believe I have made my point.
just so we're clear, you guys can't defy me. If you don't want to end up as fish food, you better not disobey me. Just so you know, I don't feel mercy or sympathy. Cause I'm a bear after all.
I'm a bear!
I mean, that
An
makes sense.
excuse like, I got high off this tropical atmosphere. You work on me at all.
Okay.
Was Hero here?
Also, in addition to killing the school, also in addition to the killing school trip, I've already updated the handbook. The rules for the killing school trip are written, so you better read them thoroughly. Ignorance of the rules is no excuse either. Well, that's also true of any society, really. Now then, enjoy the remainder of this liberating and harsh school trip.
Hey man, liberating and harsh sounds better than heart-throbbing.
After he said his piece, Monokuma and his monobeast vanished before our eyes. In truth, I was horribly terrified. Everything was just so unreasonable. I didn't even care if it was the aftermath. And we just have a pedestal. Everyone else looked the same. We all had this tired expression on our pale faces.
That's...
What just happened?
I won't believe. I
won't believe it. That's it. That's all there is to it. It'd be one thing if we were up against human or even an animal. What the hell can we do against a monster like that?
What's going on?
It's impossible. Why is something impossible happening?
Like, Soda has a widow's peak that about touches his nose.
Yeah, he does.
It's certainly possible.
Well, it's not really impossible. Those monobeasts, or whatever they're called, are machines. Thus, Monokuma must also be the same. As long as they're machines, it means someone made them and is controlling them.
Then
Who could be responsible? Why we're put into this unexplainable situation?
answer me.
Hey, who is it? Who?
It could be anyone. It's not like I believe it anyway. There's no way I'd believe something like that.
Anyway...
More importantly, guys is hungry? Let's stop thinking about this and just eat.
Oh.
You can eat first?
Listen,
No matter how confused or upset you are, I don't mind. However, remember this. I don't know who in the world is orchestrating this, but
I'm gonna kill him.
we don't need to be cautious of those machines or even of whoever's controlling them. More than anything, we must be cautious of
ourselves.
Okay, would you like to have the discussion now that we can see everybody?
Okay. Yeah, I definitely think Dancing Girl. She's either going to end up murdered or she is straight up going to be one of the murderers. There's no question about that. Let's see here. I mean, I don't know. Nurse Girl doesn't really seem like she could kill anybody, but then again, I feel like she's got a crazy side where she could kill somebody, like pretending to heal them and fucking poisons them instead and is like, oh, whoopsies, it was somebody else who killed him.
or at least get framed.
Yeah. I feel like Yakuza Boy could do it because, I mean, it's the fucking mafia. So I would say those are probably my three for who might end up murderers.
That's also why I don't think it is him, because he's capable of murder. So why would they make him an obvious suspect unless he's like the first murderer, you know? Where they kind of want to make it that obvious. But that's what I mean, because that's what they were like with Byakuya in the first game, because they were just like, oh, he said he was going to, but he never did, because, you know, they made it too obvious. I feel like I feel like the hamster boy is going to kill someone. I feel like he'll kill someone eventually. Whether it's on purpose, accident, I feel like he will kill someone.
My hamster boy.
I don't want him to kill anyone. I don't want him to die, but he's just one of the people that's kind of least expect. I don't see Big Strongly Man killing anyone just because they're
Yeah.
making him like a big tough guy that's just like he's like the Sakura where it's like
Yeah. I feel like him, Chef Boy, and maybe the Rock Girl are going to be people that probably end up murdered, I want to say, because those seem like the three to me that would definitely not commit a murder.
Chef Boyardee.
At least so far. So far.
I would probably say I would think Hamster Boy.
Yeah, Tanaka.
Probably the Ultimate Princess. She might kill someone.
Sonya, never mind.
Yeah, I think she might. But the red hair girl too. I feel like she might. Oof.
Mihiro
true,
Koizumi.
Yeah, I feel like she would.
She could. I could see that happening.
Yeah.
I definitely don't think Sword Girl is going to end up being a murderer.
Peko,
Yeah, I
Peko
think she's
Yada.
like
She's so skilled in her art.
Yeah.
It's like it would be very obvious if she was the murderer. So I feel
And
like she's either going to end up murdered or she's going to be one of the ones to make it to the end.
I think she's gonna get framed once real big time because they're probably gonna find her like sword thing close to it or close to a body or something like that, so that she might get framed. But I don't think she's actually gonna murder.
I think Byakuya is too plot important in this one to do something, because since he's from the last game, I feel like they're probably not going to kill him off, or at least not have him be a murderer. I feel like if anything, he will be a murderee.
Yeah, I feel like he'd be one of the last ones. I feel like he would be. I don't think he's gonna die at all. Byakuya, I think he's gonna last the whole thing. The guy that I'm thinking that's Makoto, I don't think he's gonna kill. I think if anything, he might die. Just kind of throw it off the scent. Just be like, oh yeah, hey, guess what? At the end, here he is. He orchestrated some of this, and it's like, oh okay. I feel like Gamer Girl's gonna die. I feel like she's gonna die at some point. I don't think she's gonna murder, but I think she's gonna die. Yeah, I think my 3 is gonna be Hamster Boy, Red Hair Girl, and I don't know. I'm tied between the Ultimate Princess and the Mechanic because I feel like one of them two will kill. I'm gonna go with the Mechanic just because I feel like he would.
My boy.
He does have that strong Leon energy.
Yeah, that's what
my
I'm
boy
saying.
Soda.
But I would tell you, Princess is like on the verge. I'm gonna say there might be 4 trials. So if I had to pick a 4th one, I'm gonna say Princess.
Okay, I see. Okay, so the audience kind of has a general vibe for how you're feeling about these people. So that works.
I mean, I think the musician's gonna die. I think she's gonna be one person that gets killed. I feel like Little Girl's gonna die. I feel like Gamer Girl's gonna die. I feel like Big Strong Man's gonna die.
So who do you think is gonna live?
At the end, Byakuya. Probably Sword Girl. I think the nurse will live the whole thing. And I'm gonna think the guy who I think is Makoto is gonna live through the whole thing too. If not, he's gonna be like the first one to die, just to kind of throw you off the scent. And Chef Boy. I think Chef Boy's gonna live. So I think we're gonna have like five. I think we're gonna have like not counting our characters. I'm thinking we're gonna have 5 characters at the end, and those 5.
Okay. You agree with kind of what he's feeling, Rossi?
Roughly. I don't know how I feel about the Mechanic yet. I think he is either going to end up as a murderer or he's going to be one of the ones to make it to the end. He's just kind of giving me that vibe right now.
I mean, hell, even like the gymnastic. I mean, I don't know about her either. I don't got the vibe yet.
Akane is basically Aoi, but like extra.
Our Aoi.
Like Aoi with a little bit of brains and a lot more vigor.
I mean, I'm hoping they don't do it like the first game, where because like I said, I'm piecing some things together, and I'm feeling like some of these characters have mixed personalities of like the first game, and I'm hoping they're not just like, for example, the pink-haired guy. He most resembles Leon to me. I'm hoping they don't just make him the killer first and be like, all right, we're just gonna go in this order because this is what like. Because he represented Leon, so we're gonna make him the killer first, and then they make like the musician die first because I feel like she's representing Sayaka too much, and I'm hoping they're not just kind of go in order like that.
I think there's a lot of like similarities because I think it was like the same kind of people who designed the new characters, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't say anybody directly correlates with somebody else, you know what I mean? So I don't think you'll have a problem there.
All right, well.
Okay.
Being brought to a tropical island with complete strangers in order to kill each other to escape. That creates fear in our minds, and the desire to escape that hopeless fear is our worst enemy.
Also, I like how Byakuya is like at the center of all this, and everybody's just revolving around him like a fucking planet.
Kinda. They're all standing in the most random directions too.
I really don't like what they did Byakuya. I'm gonna say that right now. It's really throwing me off.
He's a chunky monkey.
I know. I don't like it.
We looked
I
around.
wish they just would have kept him the same and just gone away with it.
You don't like the white suit vibes. We looked around at each other's faces. It was obvious from looking at their expressions. Everyone was forced to admit the truth of what he just said. We had to be honest with ourselves and admit that we also had that potential. Only a student who kills a classmate can escape this island, which means in order to escape this hopeless situation, we must sacrifice a person. However, there's still a possibility that killing may never occur, but even I'm no different. Can I truly be confident that something like that isn't gonna happen? There's no way I could know for sure. In this nightmare of a situation, I don't have the confidence to say that outright. Once you're suspicious of something, you'll start to be suspicious of everything, even of yourself. That's why it felt so hopeless.
At least it's actually 16 students.
I know, right? No secrets on you. That day became a day unlike any other. A day which held a more significant meaning. It was a special day, a very meaningful day, full of despair. Speaking of which, I probably forgot a person for the third game, too, when I made the list, because I was thinking 15.
No.
So I probably forgot another person.
Another mystery 16 student?
No, there's no other mystery students. I just straight up forgot Akane and I forgot somebody else. It was a special day, a very meaningful day full of despair. That was the beginning. The killing school trip had begun and this tropical island was the stage. So, that was the prologue.
Dude, what a hell of a prologue.
Prologue's like freaking 4 hours long.
Danganronpa.
Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair.
More like hello, yes, bear.
Okay.
Dude,
Pajama.
hentai, man.
Pajama Hinata.
Nerd.
Foreigner. These ones don't get long intros.
Muscle lady. Crazy bitch. Edgelord.
Edgelord?
Leon.
Leon!
I don't call you. Chef Perv.
Chef Perv.
Chef RD.
Chef Perv RD. Makoto. Biker man. Helicopter.
Helicopter!
Teen Titans.
The reskin Toko.
I don't like his chubby smile.
I thought fat people were supposed to be jolly.
I don't like what they did to them.
Look what they did to my boy.
Because the thing is like I don't want people to think like I'm saying it because he's fat. Like
no,
I like Tafumi, you know, and obviously he was fat. I love Tafumi. He was funny. I don't like it that they're Byakuya. It's not Byakuya. They just changed the whole thing.
Chubby Byakuya.
I don't like it. I just don't.
I got my broken stick.
Like at this point, like I'm not even going. It's the broken one. I'm not even going to like defend him. It's like if he killed someone, I'm like, all right, bye, bud.
by the end of this thing, Mikey's gonna be fighting again. No, Bianchi, I can't die. I love him too much.
like he just starts working out and he's losing weight as the progression keeps going. We're like, oh shit.
That would be hilarious. They have like 16 different arts of him just getting skinnier. Once a murder takes
Luke finally starts to fit.
Once a murder takes place, a class trial begins shortly thereafter. Participation is mandatory for all surviving students. If the blackened is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. If the blackened is not exposed, the remaining students will be executed. As a reward, the surviving blackened will be forgiven for their crime and allowed to leave the island. The body discovery announcement will play as soon as 3 or more people discover a body for the first time. Destroying any property on this island without permission is expressly prohibited. This includes the surveillance cameras and monitors. You are free to investigate this island at your own discretion. Your actions on this regard are not limited. Additional school trip rules may be added at the headmaster's discretion.
Oh, we already know there will be.
Yeah, he's good at that. As I raised my head from the e-handbook with a heavy sigh, I saw that the dark courtyard of the hotel. I sat on the beach bench, paralyzed with the beach bench, paralyzed with thought. Is he really going to make us do this? There's no way I could believe that this was now my reality. Even
Don't
so,
believe it, Buckaroo.
even so, this is undeniably real. This is your reality for the next 60 hours. Deal with it. No matter how much I didn't want it to believe it, the moment I experienced and felt it for myself, it became undeniably real. This is a reality that could not be more different from my usual daily life. School, studying, exams, job hunting, going for walks, going for school, riding the train, lectures. Job hunting is part of your daily activities?
I said job hunting, you're like 14.
That kind of daily life is no longer mine. As I looked up, I saw the stars glimmering in the night, covering the sky like a sheet. They looked as if they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow.
Blah, 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 blah,
Oh, wait, no, that's a comment. It's a comment. Here we go. Oh, fuck.
For the first time since I arrived at this island, instead of the night sky I'd grown accustomed to, I saw a night sky that was far too beautiful. As I stared blankly into that night sky, I suddenly imagined those words in my mind. The students who murder their classmate will be able to leave this island. When we were forced to hear those words, we just stood there silently. Nobody said a word, and eventually, everyone scattered and vanished. And it led straight on to the first night, a night so beautiful it enchanted me. And yet my heart was horribly upset. That kind of beauty was definitely far different than my usual daily life. Chapter 1. Destination
Chapter 1.
Despair. Daily life. Okay, I'm assuming, like, at the end of the first series, because I can't give anybody presents that they like, we are not doing the free time events, and we will do the post free time events like we did for the first game that I still haven't actually done yet. Yeah. So instead of putzing around, we'll do the post episodes where we do the retrospectives like what I'm planning on doing for the first game.
Also, I was thinking, like, when they, in the first game, when they said, you know, like, oh, we're halfway through the game or whatnot. I was thinking, like, maybe it was like saying we're halfway through the game, like, as if we weren't doing the free time events and we just kind of kept going through. Maybe it was like, okay, you're halfway through now. And it wasn't counting on, like, all the free time events, maybe.
No, it was just a misnomer, I believe. As, like, once you get past that Sakura trial, you're left with 7 students, and you're supposed to look like, oh, it's halfway through the game because we have half of the students. So it's supposed to just kind of be a misnomer. Like, you're supposed to think, oh my god, we're halfway through. Like, we're gonna kill off everyone. You know what I mean?
The funny thing is, like, one thing, like, these games really did go down to, like, the last 2. It's just like, okay, guess we're gonna fight to the death.
Also, though,
What do they do?
Didn't the free time events, like, give you stuff for the trials, though? I mean, wouldn't that be helpful?
I mean, yes and no. It's kind of like like, oh, you have so much time, and if you freaking annoy Byakuya enough, you'll get like a bonus that'll give you more time, and like there's stuff that helps you, but it's not that much of a hindrance.
Okay.
Especially with since I know what's going on, I could just look up a guide.
Except
I
I know
remember it giving you more abilities, so I didn't know if that would help in the long run or if it was just like.
Yeah, I think I had something that was like, oh, I have more bullets for the chamber as far as like the Dance Dance Revolution gun. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's little things like that that's not really a big effect, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it helps, but it's not that big of a hindrance. So, ding dong of the bing bong.
Ahem!
No, he's got a little mimosa.
Academy School
Yee.
Group Executive Committee has an announcement to make. It is now 10 p.m. Nighttime can be confusing. If you're out at night and accidentally meet a killer, then it sucks to be you. But if you're worried about that and can't sleep, I've prepared a cottage on the hotel grounds for each of you. Every single one of you. Please feel free to rest in your own rooms.
You done molesting that bottle there, Mikey?
no. I was fidgety.
I noticed, you're good.
However, before you go to bed, I strongly recommend you lock your doors.
Yeah, I have one of those little like fidgety cubes and I do play with it quite a bit too.
Yeah, I probably should get a fidget spinner because I get really fidgety.
Yeah, I
Dude,
get you.
fidget finning.
Fidget finning. I have not seen those in years. It's like they were everywhere, and also they just pissed off of existence.
Such is the life of fads.
Yeah.
You never know who might be planning to kill you.
I am.
Bye-bye.
Or is that you or Sayo G?
Both.
Both. Damn, that's ominous.
I'm ominous.
A cottage, huh? I got a place to sleep. They're gonna allow me to sleep, not on this park bench. I'm going the wrong way, damn it. I'm just gonna run around the pool for no reason.
Like, oh, I'm scared!
There I am, convenience.
Dude, look at that head spike.
Yeah, I forget what they call that. It's like a character design thing. It's the main character spike.
Alfalfa.
There's like a name for it. Like a
alfalfa.
well, that besides that, like there's a specific thing for it. Damn it.
Alfalfa.
Okay, Mikey. As soon as I entered the cottage, I collapsed onto the bed. That looks like a very hard bed. What the hell?
Yeah, it does.
As I screamed silently to myself, I buried my head in my arms. I didn't want to see anyone anymore. I just want to be alone forever. I'm like, that's called depression. I have no. Don't we have any other shots where we're all together? I have nobody I can trust because even if I wanted to trust them, I don't know anything about them yet. The only
take me back to the beach shot.
Yeah, I just want every time I'm depressed, I want to see Nekomaru in his thong. The only person I can trust is myself. No, even I don't believe that. In truth, after I was forced to hear that dumb rule, you can't leave unless you kill someone, I realized that there's part of me that really wants to get off this island.
Enough to kill.
And at that moment, I let out a scream. A scream erupted from my mouth. It rushed from my mouth like water from a collapsed dam. Why me? Why do I have to go through with this? I began to lose my voice and it faded.
Is he puking?
I began to lose my voice, and it faded entirely not long after. What followed was silence. I lost my voice. No, not complete silence. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a presentation stand there. I heard the faint sound of crashing waves in the distance, as if the waves were murmuring into my ears that this is no longer a world you knew. And once again, I buried my head in my arms. Why am I here? What am I doing here?
Is that a stand to display all your panties on?
You wish. I forced my eyes shut. I wasn't tired or anything, but I just wanted to sleep, if only for a short while. I wanted to put an end to it all, and if by chance I managed to wake up the next day, it would be awesome if I was back to my normal life. With these meager expectations, I fell into a light sleep.
Oh god.
Danganronpa 2!
To those of you who purchased Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair,
This message is only for me, you two.
thank you very much! Since you are buying Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair from a friend,
This message is for you two.
you always risk losing fans when you borrow their things. You should buy your own copy just to be safe.
Dude, amazing marketing.
Now then, it's been a while since the main story started. So I give you the keynote address right now.
Okay.
From now on, I promise you'll be charmed by this world. It generally deserves to be called a true game. So make sure you get excited and immerse yourself into the heart-throbbing action to your heart's content.
Thought we stopped throbbing.
Now then, until the
No, the
very
throbbing
end,
never
please
ends.
enjoy this game to the fullest.
The fullest throb.
Ding dong of the bing bong.